Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Malachi Frost and today we're building this. This is the Harry Potter Night Bus Lego set that I got for my birthday. I've been looking forward to making this and I figured, hey, why not turn it into a video? Get that sweet Lego content. Have you seen the reviews and the views on Lego videos? Gonna be big. I'm gonna set up my camera, build my night bus, and we can listen to drunk Uncle Stephen tell us all about the night bus while we build.
A gigantic pair of wheels and headlights had screeched to a halt exactly where Harry had just been lying. They belonged, as Harry saw when he raised his head, to a triple-decker, violently purple bus, which had appeared out of thin air. Gold lettering over the windscreen spelled the Night Bus. For a split second, Harry wondered if he had been knocked silly by his fall. Then a conductor in a purple uniform leapt out of the bus and began to speak loudly to the night. "Welcome to the Night Bus, emergency transport for the stranded witch or wizard. Just stick out your wand hand, step on board, and we can take you anywhere you want to go. My name is Stan Shunpike, and I will be your conductor this evening." The conductor stopped abruptly. He had just caught sight of Harry, who was still sitting on the ground. Harry snatched up his wand again and scrambled to his feet. Close to, he saw that Stan Shunpike was only a few years older than he was, 18 or 19 at most, with large protruding ears and a fair few pimples. "What were you doing down there?" said Stan, dropping his professional manner. "Fell over," said Harry. "What'd you fall over for?" sniggered Stan. "I didn't do it on purpose," said Harry, annoyed. "What's that on your head?" said Stan abruptly. "Nothing," said Harry quickly, flattening his hair over his scar. If the Ministry of Magic was looking for him, he didn't want to make it too easy for them. "What's your name?" Stan persisted. "Neville Longbottom," said Harry, saying the first name that came into his head. So this bus," he went on quickly, hoping to distract Stan. "Did you say it goes anywhere?" "Yep," said Stan proudly. "Anywhere you like, long as it's on land. Can't do nothing underwater." "Here," he said, looking suspicious again. "You did flag us down, didn't ya? Stuck out your wand hand, didn't ya?" "Yes," said Harry quickly. "Listen, how much would it be to get to London?" 11 sickles, said Stan. "But for 13 you get hot chocolate, and for 15 you get an hot water bottle and a toothbrush in the colour of your choice." Harry rummaged once more in his trunk, extracted his money bag, and shoved some silver into Stan's hand. He and Stan then lifted his trunk, with Hedwig's cage balanced on top, up the steps of the bus. There were no seats, Instead, half a dozen brass bedsteads stood beside the curtained windows. Candles were burning in brackets beside each bed, illuminating the wood-panelled walls. A tiny wizard in a nightcap at the rear of the bus muttered, "Not now, thanks, I'm pickling some slugs," and rolled over in his sleep. "You have this one," Stan whispered, shoving Harry's trunk under the bed right behind the driver, who was sitting in an armchair in front of the steering wheel. "This is our driver, Ernie Prang. This is Neville Longbottom, Ern." Ernie Prang, an elderly wizard wearing very thick glasses, nodded to Harry, who nervously flattened his fringe again and sat down on his bed. "Take her away, Ern," said Stan, sitting down in the armchair next to Ernie's. There was another tremendous bang, and next moment Harry found himself flat on his bed, thrown backwards by the speed of the night bus. Pulling himself up, Harry stared out of the dark window and saw that they were now bowling along a completely different street. Stan was watching Harry's stunned face with great enjoyment. "This is where we was before you flagged us down," he said. "Where are we, Ern? Somewhere in Wales?" "Ah," said Ernie. "How come the Muggles don't hear the bus?" said Harry. "Them," said Stan contemptuously. "Don't listen properly, do they? Don't look properly either. Never notice nothing, they don't." "Best go wake up Madam Marsh, Stan," said Ern. "We'll be in Abergavenny in a minute." Stan passed Harry's bed and disappeared up a narrow wooden staircase. Harry was still looking out of the window, feeling increasingly nervous. Ernie didn't seem to have mastered the use of a steering wheel. The night bus kept mounting the pavement, but it didn't hit anything. Lines of lampposts, letterboxes, and bins jumped out of its way as it approached, and back into position once it had passed. Stan came back downstairs, followed by a faintly green witch wrapped in a travelling cloak. "Here you go, Madam Marsh," said Stan happily, as Ern stamped on the brake and the beds slid a foot or so towards the front of the bus. Madam Marsh clamped a handkerchief to her mouth and tottered down the steps. Stan threw her bag out after her and rammed the doors shut. There was another loud bang, and they were thundering down a narrow country lane, trees leaping out of the way. Harry wouldn't have been able to sleep even if he had been travelling on a bus that didn't keep banging loudly and jumping 100 miles at a time. His stomach churned as he fell back to wondering what was going to happen to him, and whether the Dursleys had managed to get Aunt Marge off the ceiling yet. He couldn't help imagining what Stan might be telling his passengers in a few nights' time. Hear about that Harry Potter? Blew up his aunt. We had him here on the night bus, didn't we, Ern? He was trying to run for it. He, Harry, had broken wizard law just like Sirius Black. Was inflating Aunt Marge bad enough to land him in Azkaban? The night bus rolled through the darkness, scattering bushes and bollards, telephone boxes and trees, and Harry lay restless and miserable on his feather bed. After a while, Stan remembered that Harry had paid for hot chocolate, but poured it all over Harry's pillow when the bus moved abruptly from Anglesey to Aberdeen. One by one, wizards and witches in dressing gowns and slippers descended from the upper floors to leave the bus. They all looked very pleased to go. Finally, Harry was the only passenger left. "Right then, Neville," said Stan, clapping his hands. "Whereabouts in London?" "Diagon Alley," said Harry. "Right-o," said Stan. "Hold tight then." Bang! They were thundering along Charing Cross Road. Harry sat up and watched buildings and benches squeezing themselves out of the night bus's way. The sky was getting a little lighter. He would lie low for a couple of hours, go to Gringotts the moment it opened, then set off where he didn't know. Ern slammed on the brakes and the night bus skidded to a halt in front of a small and shabby-looking pub, the Leaky Cauldron, behind which lay the magical entrance to Diagon Alley. "Thanks," Harry said to Ern. He jumped down the steps and helped Stan lower his trunk and Hedwig's cage onto the pavement. "Well," said Harry, "bye then."
And here it is, completely finished. It's a little bit smaller than I thought it was. Glare. Why is Lego so shiny? It's a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be, but I'll show you all the little features. We got Harry sitting up here. Now this opens. How do I open this again? There we go. That opens. So we got the bed that slides around. We got that guy in there. We got Harry. We got a swinging chandelier. We got the roof that comes off. And I know it comes off because I accidentally dropped the whole thing twice between here and the lounge room after making it. In the front we have Ernie and the little shrunken head. I don't know if you can see them or not. We have Ernie and the little shrunken head in there. And this is our night bus that is going to go in our backdrop somewhere. I'm not sure where it's going to go yet. Hedwig's probably not going to stay there forever, but Hedwig's there for the moment. Because Hedwig scares me and it is slightly judgmental. This is judgmental Hedwig. I think my night bus, I don't want to replace Batman though. Where can my night bus go? Let's have a look. I think night bus can replace Ducky. Come down, Ducky. You're a good little Ducky boy, but you're going to get moved. You can be at the very top now, Ducky. You can sit up there and the night bus can slide in here like so. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I'm recording this before I edit any of the build footage. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep seeing me build Lego stuff, let me know down in the comment section below. But for right now, as always, Frost Squad, have a good day, have a good life, and I'll catch you all down the road.